We've one more appointment, no? Yeah. Can you? Did you bring money? Or?
What?
Did you bring money?
I have some.
How much? Wait. Let's get some fucking clothes. This is a fucking big clothes shop, man. I like it. This kind of shops Lady Gaga comes to. Yeah. Whoa. Get out of my way, bitch. True hair. Vintage. Whoa. Vintage. Yeah. Vintage heaven.
Look at this, man.
I think since Lady Gaga came onto the scene with the theatre, she sort of brought a mesh of elements together. It's really important to fashion. Fashion is important for theatre.
So, when we think about theatre today, and me and Sean, we have a kind of a close view of theatre today. We can never separate theatre from reality outside. And that means, for us, that we need to be realistic. Realistic in the way we approach the stage, and non-realistic in the way we approach the method that we are planning to use to create art. Anyway, when I see the streets, man, I see theater all over.
Well,
and I don't see the theater I would like to see.
For me, I look at the Eastern European Russian fashion movement of the late 19th century, early 20th century as being the fundamental driving force towards the great plays of Beckett, Shaw, of course the great dramatic plays of Dostoevsky, and the wonderful simple plays of F. Scott Fitzgerald. Today, of course, we need to bring back theatre, but we also need to bring back fashion with theatre. And the coldness of life needs to be portrayed, and the harshness of reality needs to be portrayed. And I think coming to Berlin and wanting to evolve into the coldness of art, because art and coldness are one. Warmness and art don't exist. They cancel each other out. Coldness is warmness in art. It's opposites. And warmness is coldness within the fundamental aspects of art. And that's why, if you look at it, most scholars would agree, Russia, Putin is where art comes from today. All art comes from Russia today. Have a look at it.
I prefer not to talk about it, man. I prefer not to talk about it. Yeah, man.
I was here before for a weekend in 2006, and I just found the people very receptive to nature and very receptive to theatre. And of course, it's fashion capital now of Europe. For me, I think the main objective is not only to find a building and calling it a theatre, but I think it's also to create the spirit of the building within theatre. And what I mean by that is, we bring politicians together, we bring the city together, and we make a foundation stone for the next generation coming up.
Destroying art from inside, so we can have branches of small little fruits of art. We can call it arties. And then with that, we let them rotten, and we take the seeds and put it down on the floor, on the ground, so we can have new trees of theater. And this new theater will bring a better society, for sure. I mean it, you know?
I mean a lot of stuff. Anyway, forget about it. Let's go for coffee.
Whoa, man, this is Deutschland. I love it.
Brecht.
What?
Brecht.
Oh yeah. You mean the playwright?
Yeah. There is a war going on, and it's in our heads. It's in our minds. It's in our hearts. And theatre can change that. And I think our movement is going to bring an openness about theatre. It's going to make artists go wow, and more importantly, it's going to make the normal man and woman out in the street say to themselves, what have I been missing? I won't be happy until people are throwing their TVs out the windows and crying on the streets, begging me to come in and do a play in their house. Let's go get a kebab or something, you know?
Yeah.
For the theatre. I want our first show to be... I want people crying at the first show. I want them to just cry.
So I'm okay with that, you know, making a tragedy.